Welcome back to Tame Mayhem Live. I'm George.
I'm Mauro.
And today you're going to see me use Febreze to clean my insides.
And you're going to see me continue cyberbully Mark Zuckerberg for that stupid-ass photo of his.
Yeah, someone's going to have to do it, right?
Dude, he looks like a Jabberwocky. You remember those guys? They can dance really fucking good.
Can they?
Yeah, they were fucking dope as hell. But, the funny part is that the sunscreen that he put went all the way back because he has a big-ass forehead. It is amazing.
So it's just like you.
Oh. I hide mine.
So this week we asked you what your most embarrassing moment is in public, or if you've seen someone else massively embarrass themselves. And it just makes me count my blessings.
No, yeah, I'm like, damn, some of these are... Fuck, some of these are really bad, but they're really fucking funny.
Yeah, I feel sorry for a lot of these people. I mean, God.
You guys are brave to admit these.
Yeah, honestly.
I bet you everybody forgot, but now we're going to bring it back up.
So our first one is from Sarah.Coker on Instagram. And so in middle school, she was looking for the perfect powdery snow outside, you know. She was just admiring it because it, had snowed. And while doing this, walks right into an AC unit head first. You know, she's bleeding. She's on the ground. It's snow on the ground. This is not a good day for her.
Yeah, and she just fucking hits it and just goes down.
Seriously.
Just go on the ground bleeding out. I'm like, first of all, the snow here in Oklahoma looks like shit anyway. What are you looking at?
That's why, she had to look at the good one before it actually packed in, you know what I mean?
Right, but no.
I don't blame her, though,
because
because
it's always, disgusting. It's, mushy because everybody just goes driving in it.
When it first falls, though, it's freaking blinding, though. I can barely see anything as is. Go outside and it's so freaking bright. You know what I mean? Especially when it's sunny and there's snow on the ground.
I know. Snow's okay to look at, but as long as you're staying inside. You have to go outside. Fucking, I hate it.
Seriously, I had to get sunglasses and put them over my regular glasses just so I could drive. It was not good.
No, yeah. Congratulations, you almost decapitated yourself looking at shitty Oklahoma snow.
And so she has another one. So she attempted to trip her friend, only to fail and trip herself in the process.
That's fucking karma. That's just
what
cosmic,
that is. Yeah,
that's cosmic justice right there.
Someone's trying to look out for that friend.
Yeah, my thing is how did you fuck that up?
You know what? It's just one of those luck things. When you kind of or you're walking and all of a sudden your toe just hits the ground again when you're trying to take a step.
I guess.
Bad timing. Wrong place, wrong time type shit.
Yeah, you should have planned that better.
What's even worse about that is that's a more embarrassing way to, out yourself as trying to trip your friend than attempting and just, not working.
Yeah, that's way funnier.
It's just absolutely shit hitting the fan.
It's just someone played the reverse Uno card.
Yeah.
Nope, fuck you. That's fucking funny. Speaking of, this one is probably one of the favorite one on the list.
Yeah.
It's from it's at David on Instagram, and his embarrassing story is that he got shit on by a bird and it landed right on his shoulder.
Oh no! At least it wasn't his head.
Yeah, that's very true. But I mean, it was on a field trip, and he didn't have a shirt to change into.
Oh God!
So he was and this was whenever he's 7. He still hates bird to this day, and I would too.
Yeah, that sucks. I remember
walking around with bird shit all day.
One time I was at the zoo on a field trip. I want to say second grade-ish, and we went to where the llamas or whatever the fuck those things are. I don't know, some variant of the animal. And they're letting us feed it or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And one just spits in my face massively. It was the worst thing ever. It was a shit ton of spit, too. I'm not talking about, a human spitting on you. This was, easily, a quart of spit.
Someone fucking threw their drink on you.
Yeah. Try a bucket.
Oh, my fucking God.
It was so much. I was disgusted.
That is so
it smelled terrible. God,
I'm so glad you told me that.
At least I didn't get shit on me, though. I mean, that's bad. That's bad.
I mean, at the same fucking zoo, I went to go feed the laricates, which are these little colorful birds, and I thought it was so fucking magical because I literally had every single bird on my shoulder. As soon as they all fly off, it was different. It was a different shirt. It was just covered. I was like, what the fuck?
Covered in shit?
Covered in poop. Bird poop.
So you're telling me you didn't notice the birds shit on you?
No, because they all did it simultaneously as they flew away. It was they were doing an air show. It was I was like, are you
They were doing an air show. Yeah, they had to, release some weight on their way up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
because
kind of dead weight.
and I was like, I feed you, and this is how the fuck you repay me.
Oh, well, you fed them. There you go. All the more reason to do it.
Yeah,
They've never heard of the term "don't shit where you eat."
I know. Well, the good news is that it was a windbreaker material, and they had Windex for this exact reason. I was like, I'm fucking
No
taking
way.
this.
They just carry Windex on hand to clean bird shit.
Or just whatever cleaner it had. It probably was Windex. I don't know. I just said it because it was blue.
Oh my god. So our next one is from at Ben's Kingdom on Instagram, and so his most embarrassing moment, he accidentally referred to a female as that guy over there.
Which I mean, I do that.
That's pretty embarrassing, but I gotta say, if that's your most embarrassing moment, you're pretty lucky.
Yeah, honestly, that's very mundane. That
Yeah.
is super lucky because I mean, I say that dude or that guy. I feel like it's pretty.
Right.
It's pretty common.
Yeah, I don't know about doing about the whole that other guy over there. You know what I mean, dude? I feel like
You could have said something
Yeah.
way worse. You could have accidentally said that cunt over there or something. You
true.
know? You
Yeah, you
it
could have
could've
used
been
any like
worse.
curse word and it would have gone sideways.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and if they didn't even hear you, that's another thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
And if
they,
you're in
and
a crowded place, you can blame it on someone else.
yeah, exactly. No, it wasn't me. It was that guy. You point to another lady on accident. Another really good one that we got on here on Instagram is from the @youngest. Someone embarrassing themselves. He saw an emo couple just fucking going at it, and like in a high school hallway, crowded hallway.
Are they even embarrassed?
No, they don't.
They
give a
got that
shit.
much confidence or whatever to do that in the middle of a hallway. So I don't even know if that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? They're owning that.
It probably sounds like rain on a metal roof because just like the piercings clanking.
That's a lot of clanking. You know what I mean? Like playing the triangle.
Right.
One long thing. It's like a gong whenever their piercings head on the air.
And fucking good for them,
Yeah,
mean-
absolutely.
I
Like I
mean-
said, they're owning that shit.
I know. Fuck it.
Can't
I mean,
blame them for that.
exactly.
I've
And
seen worse in
they're fucking
public, you know what I
brave,
mean?
Yeah.
Like I've seen some people just put their hands down pants, just trying to grab shit, and it's just like, I don't
Dude,
know,
this is
man.
a Wendy's. Can you chill?
Yeah, honestly,
I'm like, dog.
shit you see outside of a McDonald's, right?
The shit you see outside of a McDonald's parking lot.
Yes,
Like, what
exactly.
the fuck am I?
Emo couples going at it in high school hallways is the least of the problems there.
I know you're gonna see so much worse in in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next one is from @lane_B on Instagram, and his most embarrassing moment is that it was his first time eating a tamale, and so he bit into it. He started to take a bite of it, but he included the wrapper pretty much and everything. He just
The
straight
corn
up took
husk.
a bite out of it, like it was a freaking Hershey's bar.
It's so funny to me because
Yeah.
Lane, we taught you better than that, man. But yeah, he just takes a bite out of it, and like I was there for that one, and I just remember seeing like, oh my fucking,
I
you did
wonder.
not. I literally walk up. Wasn't one of our other friends? He walks up and he just goes like,
Yeah, right. Was he still working on that corn husk? You
No,
know what
he
I
ate
mean?
that
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my god!
He's a fucking legend for that one.
What do you
dude.
think of it?
Yeah, well, he was like, he did. It took us to the second bite to realize what the fuck he was doing, and by that time we were like, he was like, it's kind of weird. I'm like,
Oh my
Lane,
god!
that's the fucking rapper, buddy. Oh
I
my
mean,
God,
you
it's so
can't blame
good.
him. Sometimes you use tortillas and you eat the whole thing. Use the tortillas to grab your food or whatever. You wrap
Right.
it in there, so it kind of makes sense. But it's also like, I mean,
My thing is like I thought it's just I feel like
yeah,
it's
and
pretty
everyone else is doing it
just-
normal.
Yeah, exactly. You just grab it and you unfold it, but he didn't. And that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god! Another one that we got on Instagram here was Madeline Markham. She's very fucking brave for this one for sharing it, but she shit her pants when she was 10 years old, and did not do anything out of inconvenience for others. Like she
Yep,
didn't. She
that's
just sat in
crazy.
it.
That's wild. It sucks. I can't
Sitting in
say
your
I
shit.
can relate necessarily.
Me neither.
I just don't even know what to say to that. That sucks.
You were very considerate though.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is incredibly polite.
Maybe out of fear too. You don't want your parents to yell at you for shit like that.
I mean, but my thing is like you were double digits. Like you could have you were
digits.
double digits. You were 10 years old.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That really sucks. I feel like could not be able to go in that. You know what I mean? Like
I bet.
I would have to immediately just you know, code red Mayday type shit. I would not be able to, endure that.
No, absolutely.
That's
Like
a lot of mental strength.
yeah, that's a lot of. You're just one of the most polite kids ever because
Yeah.
I've seen kids just be like, I need to go to shit. Like my nephew,
Oh
like,
God.
he's like, I need to poop now. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least he's announcing it before the worst happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
How
So,
often do you carry a change of underwear? Right?
a
Just
lot
on you.
more recently, but yeah.
Yeah. A lot more recently.
Yeah, dude.
Man, so our next one is from @Protomancer on Instagram. And so his embarrassing story is that he tried to wall run, basically, in front of people, as a party trick. Just run up, try to scale the wall for a couple steps.
Right.
And so he ends up dangling from the wall with his leg in the wall.
Like he
Put a
basically,
hole.
yeah, he
Put a
put a
hole
hole
in
in
the
the
wall.
wall and caught himself doing it.
Yep.
That's fucking funny.
I would say that's more entertaining than if you had just wall run. So that's an even better party trick.
Yeah,
if
your
you
first
ask me.
your first
I would have
mistake.
rather seen that.
Yeah, your first mistake was finding a wall that you could break a hole in.
Yeah.
But still, that is fucking hilarious.
Oh my God.
How do you
See,
play it off?
How do you play that off? And
wanna know what
especially if
happens
it's not
afterwards.
your house.
I know.
What do you say?
Like, fuck, I'm so sorry.
You should like blame the biggest guy in the room. Be like, he threw me under the wall.
My thing is that me and him hang out, and he probably is the biggest guy in the room. Like he's fucking tall.
Yeah. See, then that doesn't work. You just have to own that shit.
And thank God you have long legs, so you can run away.
If you're dangling from the wall, you get to call yourself Art at that point. So
You can say I meant to do that.
yeah, you're a nice addition to the room.
Exactly. You tie the whole place together.
You could say your excuse could be, I was just telling these people how shitty your walls are.
I was just shit talking your walls, bro.
Yeah.
Now you have to learn how to fight for that one. 'Cause like your walls are fucking dog shit, dog. I was proving to all these people how shitty your walls are.
Seriously, imagine the owner walks in and he's like, "That's a load-bearing wall."
Oh my God. Another one that we got on Instagram here is from I'm Han W. Her embarrassing story is that in 8th grade, she was getting dropped off at school, slips and falls on ice, but she lands right on her face in front of everybody.
God. See, I've slipped on ice before, but I usually just land on my butt.
No, yeah, me
So,
too.
That shit hurts.
It does. So I can't imagine it being on your
Face
face.
planting. Like, especially if you don't face plant on ice and it's like concrete or some shit. Like, oh God.
That's crazy. And first of all, congratulations for you to keep going through your day, because I would have just gone back and my mom's coming like, I'm not going to school today.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would have been like too. I would have like faked a more severe injury and been like, "Whoops, gotta go home now." Can't let
Exactly.
anyone know it was me. If
Or-
you face planted, then no one really saw your face. So
Yeah, that's true. So get the fuck out of there. But no,
exactly.
You're not
Save
gonna
face, if you will.
it's a wrap on the day. You're not gonna have a good day if you fall face first into the fucking ice.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a wrap. And no, she also responded with she saw someone embarrass themselves in public.
Ooh.
This one's fucking weird.
All right.
Her high school psychology teacher was flirting with the cheerleaders.
Yikes. That's not really creepy, but embarrassing.
It's very fucking predatory.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, it's not.
That's not
That's
a
very
not a good
creepy.
thing. I guess that is
Yeah.
pretty much wild embarrassment, though. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure everyone's talking shit on him. Because obviously, I feel like coworkers, like his own teachers that he
Like,
works
yo,
with,
he's-
and the students are like, look at this fucking weirdo.
Yeah, look at this weirdo. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah, seriously.
You fucking relaxed. Like, dude, we're in fucking freshmen or some shit.
So another one we got was from @OKCowboy98 on Instagram, and he saw someone embarrassing themselves as well. So he saw someone shit themselves on a 400-meter track, and this was in the military too. That's bad.
That is bad. I mean, my thing is like,
I don't know, because it's like if you're running so intensely, then I guess I could see that happening, and at least you're running, I guess.
yeah.
That would suck though, because then you got to start your whole day over again. You got to restart that track too.
Well, funny enough, the instructor told me to finish the track or else everybody would suffer.
What kind of punishment is that? Does that mean everyone's gonna have to shit
Yeah,
their pants?
he
and
was like,
run?
everybody
Or
shit yourself, run. Or run so much you shit yourself.
run so much you shit yourself. That would be a good one.
Oh, no.
Most people just end up throwing up, but he's gonna take it the next level.
Fucking
It's not the milk mile anymore.
I know, right? It's the brown mile.
It's the brown mile.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. I bet you that guy's military name is
Instructor Brown.
Instructor Brown.
Drill Sergeant Brown. I'm sure.
Oh my God, what's a streak? What the fuck was it?
What?
Whenever a car streak, what is it?
A streak?
I forgot the
Skid?
word. A skid mark.
Oh, okay.
That's his military name, skid mark.
That's more than a skid, I think. That's
Yeah.
a clump.
That's fucking embarrassing.
That's a whole ass stone.
My thing is like you went to the military because you want to be a hero. Now guess what? You're
Yeah, no kidding, right?
They're the guy that shit himself.
Right? Isn't it like, you can build a million bridges, but if you shit your pants once, you're not a bridge builder.
You're a shit taker.
You're a shit taker. You're a pant shitter.
You're a pants shitter.
That sucks though to have to do in front of everyone, because if you're doing it by yourself, getting up early and going on a run solo, and that happens,
it's understandable.
Yeah, you can walk it off. No one has to know.
No, but everybody saw you shit yourself.
Yeah. Then everyone had to pay for that.
I know, and
that's the worst part.
The people with you too, they're like, man, I might have to entrust my life to the pants shitter.
Seriously.
To this guy that just shot himself. That's so funny.
Oh God.
So another one that we got here on Instagram is from Adriana. Her embarrassing story is in 2016. Her and her friend went out to eat at this little pizza pizza joint that we have here in Oklahoma. They saw her mutual friend, and they just thought it was Adriana at least thought that it was just like some guy she had a crush on. She was like, I'm gonna ignore him,
right?
Kind of like a little flex, but not really a flex. But her friends ran off and screaming, taking pictures with this guy. Her stupid ass didn't realize that it's Tom fucking Felton, the guy that plays Draco Malfoy. And she didn't even recognize him. She immediately recognized her fucking mistake. She was like, fuck me, dude.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. That is fucking... That's
what was he
heartbreaking.
doing in Oklahoma, though?
Yeah. First of all, is he British?
I don't know.
I just assumed everybody is on...
Yeah, that would make sense. But I'm pretty sure they were... Were they filmed over there or in America?
They're filmed right here in Oklahoma.
I don't know any Harry Potter shit. They're filmed in Oklahoma.
The little village in Harry Potter is actually Plaza District.
That would suck, though, to miss out on a freaking celebrity photo just because you thought it was, some...
Your ex... Or your
ex-crush, really.
Your ex-crush, yeah. He wasn't even your ex-boyfriend.
Seriously. Yeah, you're just embarrassed about having a crush on someone, about having feelings.
You fucking loser.
Yeah.
I love you.
So, yeah, that sucks.
It's funny. I'm so sorry, Gina. I love you.
Oh, my
but
God.
You're dumb. You're so dumb. So another really good one that we got here on Instagram is from... Or this one is actually on Twitter. I'm sorry. It's from Cool Kid Inc. 1. And his embarrassing story is that his mom slapped him at school.
Oh, God.
For losing his stuff. And
how old?
I would assume he was young. And then he wasn't able to live it down for months. Like, he got clowned relentlessly for it.
Yeah. I would feel that way too. Whenever I was in junior high, my mom was a teacher there. And so
that's scary.
Sometimes would get flamed. It happened. And of course some people would see that shit.
Yeah. So did your mom ever slap you at school though?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot worse.
She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get his ass home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of my son."
Beat the fuck. No, she would have done it at school if I had done something bad enough. That's why I always had to be on my best behavior. No, she wouldn't save it for home. It's worth a lot more if you do it in front of others. So
absolutely.
It's a very good tactic.
It is. Like,
I bet in line.
My thing is, I bet you never lost your shit again.
Yeah.
Getting smacked the fuck up like that in front of everybody.
No kidding. It's like, where'd you lose it too?
I know.
Go to Lost and Found.
Maybe someone stole it. If someone stole it, that's different.
That would suck.
That would very suck.
That would very suck, right?
That would very much suck. But no, you lose so much clout when you get smacked by your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel so bad for you, dude.
So another one we got was from at @DB_Drizzle on Twitter. And he tried to cut his own hair. And, of course, miserably failed at it. And he was teased for months. And I get that. Sometimes every now and then I'm like, yo, how hard is this shit?
It's very hard.
Yeah, apparently people actually, go to school for this shit.
Absolutely. No, it's like you train more for that than
Yeah,
than being
seriously,
a
it's like
cop.
they have a license sometimes.
Yeah, if you cut someone's ear without a license, man, you got fucking fines out the ass, man.
You know, I never really
Probably.
thought about that.
It's like practicing medicine without a license. It's on the same.
It's like the same severity too. It's like a felony or some
you
shit.
get put away for fucking years.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
they don't care. Government doesn't care. But you know, here's the cherry on top. So there was money for his actual haircut, but instead he spent it on Roblox virtual money.
Roblox, if you will.
Yeah,
I
a
get
very
it.
powerful trade.
I get
You
it.
know, sometimes greed overtakes necessity.
Absolutely. And I'd say it was worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
Roblox
just you know,
fucks.
it depends. He's investing. Is
He's
what it is.
investing, yeah. It might as well be a cryptocurrency.
Yeah. That's insane though, because how old do you have to be to get haircut money and have to take yourself, but be able to spend it on virtual currency on a
Virtual
game?
currency.
Like seriously,
Fucking Robux.
Yeah.
Virtual currency. It's Robux.
game money,
Game money.
game money,
Dude, that's
tickets almost.
first of all, baller move.
Yeah,
That's very smart of you to do. At least try to do
every
it.
10-year-old's hero out there.
And I bet you if you play your cards right, you can never get caught. You could just say, "Oh, the barber fucked me up. I got the new guy."
The barber fucked me.
Yeah, but fucking shout out to you, dude. Another one that we got here on Twitter is from @Brighton. Her embarrassing story is that she tripped over the red, those thick ass red velvet ropes that they
Yeah.
have. So instead of trying to, wait for the guy to open it
Like in a movie theater.
in a movie theater, yeah, she tries to jump over it and trips. And instead of like just getting up and walking out, she decides to like army crawl.
Good God.
So
You know, it's like
Yeah.
those ropes are there for a reason.
don't
Also,
jump them.
how high are they that you have to jump over it, bro? I mean, the step.
Maybe that's what they were just trying to just step over and then just, which that's
Still though,
it's
I
still your
mean, come
fault.
on, yeah. And then decided to crawl. I mean, I guess in a way, you're owning it, but at what expense?
And see, I would have added a little flair to it, do a somersault and get it back up, and then just keep walking. But I mean, if you want to army crawl, go for it.
Yeah.
You can get so dirty.
So our next one is from @tbrit96 on Twitter. And so while he was out, in the city, he told a girl that he hoped that her night was as gorgeous as she was. And so she turns around and flips him off. I mean, a reasonable response.
so funny.
In some cases.
That's
I
what you
wasn't
get.
there, so I can't really judge.
That's what you
But,
get for that corny ass line.
Yeah, seriously. Come up with something more original. Maybe she would have been like, thanks. But, yeah, not very original.
Right.
But the thing is, he yells back, "You're not that cute, anyways."
On
Just
accident.
like, come on, dude.
Fucking-
You can't take it back. You can't take it back.
That's just a fat L, man. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, now you just look like one of those dudes. Like,
Sore
"Hey."
loser.
Yeah, you're a sore loser. Take your L. Go away.
I don't know, man. But I guess you had the last word.
Yeah, I mean,
I bet some people chuckled.
oh yeah, absolutely.
So
But I mean,
depends
even
how
then,
many laughs you get in the room.
but I mean, they're probably more laughing at you than.
Yeah, more than anything.
Yeah,
Just depends.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't there.
but that's how I assume it is. Another one that we got here on Instagram is from @RainySucks. Her embarrassing story is that when she was 8 years old, she went to church out of town, and she shits herself because she
Good
gambled
one.
on a fart.
Oh, righty.
Never trust a fart.
8 years old, not a huge command of that muscle yet. So it's understandable.
It's better than double digits, I'll tell
Especially
you
if you're out of town, then, it's a whole, like, new setting. Then you don't really know where the restrooms are. You're not comfortable. I feel that.
Yeah, you were out of your element.
Right? You remember
I'll
when you
allow
were
it.
younger and you would just hold it in all the time for as long as humanly possible?
Absolutely.
Like-
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
It felt like you had no option.
it's how you respond to the shitting yourself. That's what separates you from a great person to a weak person.
Man from animal.
Man from animal. How you react to shitting yourself?
What do you do during church and you shit yourself?
Yeah, especially imagine you shit yourself in the middle of the pew and you have to fucking.
You have to walk over everyone, and it's like,
You're
you have to hope everyone understands why you're leaving early,
Yeah, they'll definitely smell it.
especially if it's in the beginning. Well, to everyone else who can't smell it.
Dude, first of all, why don't go to church out of town? It's always weird.
Don't go to church out of town. Step 1.
Step 1, don't go. I don't trust church as it is, but for that exact reason, I'm terrified of shitting myself.
So our next one is an anonymous one. And so she tripped and fell in the largest, quietest library on her college campus. We're talking it's pretty big, pretty tall too. So there's a shit ton of echo. Like people are supposed to be really, really quiet in there, and that's really enforced. And so pretty much any book slamming, you're going to hear it from across the room.
Right.
Now, imagine someone tripping with a lot of shit in their hands and their backpack.
It takes them like 30 seconds to fall.
Yeah, seriously.
Because you're trying to gather yourself. At that point, just take the fall.
Regain your balance because you have weight going on in the front and the back. You just feel like you're on like a, beam balance.
It's a physics problem. You have to think on your feet. You have to fucking adjust. And
trying to make it to the door before you end up like eating shit and just fail miserably.
And at that point, just take the fall. Just take it.
Yeah, the sooner you get it over with, the better.
And
right?
honestly, that's like, you're trained to dive. Just dive yourself and you'll be fine.
Whenever you're like trying to walk away and or just walk in general, I guess, and like I said earlier, your foot just trips on itself, kind of. You don't like fall over, but like you mistake a step, and so
right,
just looks weird and awkward. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people do that, walk away like angrily. Just ruins the entire thing.
Fuck.
Everyone starts laughing at them.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my god,
dude! My favorite one is this guy was wearing fucking Adidas slides, and he was like yelling at us because we fucked up his order. We didn't fuck up his order. He was just an asshole. But anyways, he was walking out and his slide got cut underneath his foot, and he fucking eats shit.
Yo, I was expecting something like he's walking off and he accidentally like fucking kicks it off. You know what I mean? He takes a step too hard, just flies across the restaurant. He has to go and get it.
Yeah, because he was like stomping kind of just to like prove a point, and like he goes up too far.
Stomp and slides.
No, it folds right underneath itself, goes down, eats shit. It's the funniest fucking day of my life.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so good.
Alrighty, guys, that's the live stream. If you want to hear your questions, comments, or responses, be sure to follow the show at Tame Mayhem on Twitter or Instagram.
Or you can send them directly to me or George at MauroMero02.
Or at _George Richard.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Love you guys. Bye.